Okay. So what
Yeah.
grade is he in?
He's in year 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
So what about the education system in UK? Is it differ from India or is it same?
Yeah, it is kind of different because this is syllabus. They do it here. It's called GCSE.
What about
Yeah.
food arrangements like
Oh
lunch?
yeah,
What about
food is a
lunch?
good
Yeah. Does
question
he take
actually.
with himself? Does he take with himself or like he gets in the school?
He gets in the school, yeah. So it depends on the school actually. Before my job, I didn't really have much exposure to this language. So only when I started my job is when I started speaking English, because I obviously had to as the client's role in the UK. So I'm Shaila. I am originally from Kerala, India, but I live in England. It's been over 13 years I've been living here. I live with my family, my husband, and my 12-year-old son. And in terms of job, I do a 9 to 5 job. I work in IT. I've done my master's in computer science, and yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
how about me. And over to
Yeah.
you
Good.
now.
Good to know about you. You have a nice introduction. Okay, let me start. My name is Kusum. I hail from Haryana, India. Currently, I'm a dedicated homemaker and a proud mother of two adorable kids. I hold an MBA degree along with a diploma in software. So that's all about me.
Oh, that's brilliant. So you have done MBA and then you've done diploma in software. What made you do? So what did you do first? MBA? You did the diploma afterwards, or?
No, first I did diploma. When
Mhm.
I was pursuing my graduation, simultaneously I was doing a diploma. After that,
Right.
I pursued my master's in business
Oh,
administration.
okay. So what did you do for graduation then?
Bachelor's of Commerce.
Commerce. And then what made you do software? Because IT was like all over the place, right?
Yeah, actually, I was just passionate about the languages. So I have learned during my diploma 2 or 3 languages like C, C++. But now I forget everything. I forgot everything
Yeah.
because it's been a long time.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not easy to be doing a IT job because a lot of people are in IT, but in different roles, obviously. But when it comes to coding, you've learned coding, right?
Yeah, yeah, C and C++.
How did you find it? Coming from a commerce background, you might have found it difficult, right?
Yeah, like during initial days it was difficult, but after that I found it's interesting.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not just about like how what you've done or what your background is, but for coding, if you're clever
Mm.
enough, then you can pick it up. Yeah, it's
You
not a
can
big
make it
deal.
out, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
should have a relentless passion. If you have a relentless
Yes,
passion, you can do anything. No circumstances, no situation,
exactly.
nothing can stop you. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to do coding after that. So, and he hadn't even done any uh, graduation or anything. But yeah, it's for doing coding. If you know the concepts, then you can do it.
You can do
Yeah,
it, yeah.
yeah. How
So
old are your
today's
children? How old are your
sorry,
children? Did you say
my
how old are you?
yeah, I have two kids. My older one is 9 years old, and I have a younger daughter. She is 2 years older.
Oh, okay, it's 2 years, just 2 years. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right. Under 9 years. Okay, my son is 12.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
grade is he in?
He's in year 7.
7. Okay,
Yeah.
so what about the education system in UK? Is it differ from India or is it same?
Yeah, it is kind of different because this is syllabus. They do it here. It's called GCSE, and he is in like a pretty much like they start schooling the year reception. They have to be 4.5 when they start reception, and or 4 years old when they start reception, and then year one they will be 5 years. Yeah, for 5 years when they start year one. So that the one year before year one is called reception year. Yeah, that's when like equivalent to the LKG, UKG in India,
Yeah,
lower.
pre nursery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
that there you start at 3.5, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, so here it is like 4 year. When you are four, you start reception. Then next year you do year one, and then
Grade one.
yeah, then year three onwards. That's called infant schooling. It's called infant school. Yeah, from
Okay.
reception onwards until year two is called infant, and then
Okay.
from year three onwards you are in primary school, junior school, and then three
Mhm.
until six you're in junior, and then you move on to doing secondary, that is year seven onwards, and then comes year GCSE, and I'm yet to explore all of that because I've only reached.
In India, children go through lots of classwork, homework, tuitions. So does it happen in UK as well?
No, not really. I mean, like
Okay.
it varies because there is something called there are different types of systems here. One is called state school. State school
Okay.
is just like the government school there that we have in India. Yeah, like, but in India, most of the people send their kids to private schools, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But here, private schooling is really expensive. 15 lakhs
15
in
lakhs.
Indian
Yeah, it's so
rupees here to
exorbitant.
pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that expensive here. And then there is another system called grammar school. Grammar school means like you, from my son is in a grammar school now, so year seven onwards, then you have to do an entrance test to get into grammar school. So you have to obviously prepare, do a bit of preparation, but not much they recommend. You just need to be like, if you are already doing well, then you just need to clear that test, so you can do some online tests and get prepared. That way, that you do year six, end of year six is when you do that uh, test, and no, actually, end of year five is when you do that test and then get ready for year seven. Then you join. Then that is free, just like, but the quality is different. It's
Quality of education.
is different. Yeah. Then you have independent school, but that you have to pay. But independent schools are really good because the difference between the grammar school or the state ordinary school and independent school is that the teacher to student ratio is the, like, for example, one child to not one teacher to 9 or 10
Okay.
students. That's the ratio. So you get that much attention. Whereas in grammar school, that ratio is like 1 to 30, you know.
Okay.
So that's so like 30 students in a class. But these some of these grammar schools are really good. They have got really good academic background, and they are well established. They come. There is something called a league table here, where you can see the ranking of the school. And but yeah, but independent schools of September is when the school starts here, and likewise it is in June in India, right? The school
No,
term
no,
starts.
April. April.
Oh, really? How is it,
Yeah.
was it different for? Because in Kerala, it used to be like when I did my schooling, it used to be June is when the school opens.
No, no, no. In
Oh,
my
has it
place,
changed?
it is in April. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's when,
Yeah.
but don't you have then the summer holiday thingy?
No, we get December holidays, June holidays,
Summer
summer holidays
holiday.
in, yeah, and winter holidays. Yeah.
Summer holiday, when do you get summer holiday?
June month, in the month of June.
Oh, that's different. Maybe it's to do with the weather, the climate there. Oh, I don't know. Because in Kerala, the summer holiday is from March, April is the summer holiday months.
Okay.
March, April,
Yeah.
because that's very hot, then the weather.
Okay.
So yeah, June is monsoon time, and then they go back to school. That's how it is.
Okay. No.
Whereas here it is September.
Because I
September
am
is,
in northern part of India. You are in southern part of India.
yeah, northern, yeah, maybe it's to do with
Yeah.
the weather. That
So that's
yeah,
why I say.
yeah. So, and here in the UK, it is September is when the school reopens after the
Okay.
summer holiday. Here, the summer holiday is July, mid-July until September.
Mhm.
Yeah. So and then September. So every 6 weeks, they get a break. After every 6 weeks, they like 1 week break,
Mhm. Mhm.
and so they get November 1 week break. Then they get in December 2 weeks break. Then February 1 week break. Then April 2 weeks break. Then July
Oh.
summer. Yeah, that's how it is. Sometimes my husband also gets involved. Um, yeah, he prefers me dropping him off. So I do that mostly,
So,
and
like, what about
yeah.
food arrangements like
Oh
lunch?
yeah,
What about
food is a
lunch?
good
Yeah. Does
question
he take
actually.
with himself? Does he take with himself, or like he gets in the school?
He gets in the school, yeah. So it depends on the school actually, but some schools are not really. That is, they have got different rating here, yeah. So some good schools means they are really overall they are really good. Um, so their infrastructure is good, their education is good. So those kind of schools offer free food until the age year 6. Year 6 they offer free food.
Mhm.
You don't have to pay for that food. Oh no, they actually no, actually you have to pay, and you don't have to pay until year 2, and year 3 to 6 you have to pay for it, and year 6, 7 onwards also you have to pay for it. But now how it is here for him is, um, he yeah he it's like there's a portal where you just top up the money and then they get the food from there. But you can also take food from home, which
From
I
home.
obviously don't do, because so I told about the previous school. He didn't have food. He didn't have they didn't have the catering at school, so they didn't have the canteen at school. Previous one. So I had to really start every morning. I had to give him something, and he's a fuzzy eater. So I was making the same thing every day. Like, are you a vegetarian or non-vegetarian? Are you vegetarian?
Yeah, I am vegetarian.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
see, everybody from the north I speak to, they're a vegetarian.
Mhm. No, some people are non-vegetarian, but like in my family, my husband is a non-vegetarian, but I am
Oh,
vegetarian. Yeah.
oh, is that your choice? By choice or by
It's yeah,
religion or
it's choice. Yeah.
choice?
If
Oh,
I
okay.
if I love to eat, then I can eat. No
All
objection.
right.
Yeah, but I do, but
It's
I
not
don't
that
like
your
non-veg.
family, you, so when you were born, like when you were born and brought up as a non-vegetarian, I mean like yeah,
Vegetarian.
your family, yeah. Vegetarian, okay. So
Yeah.
what about your
What about
parents?
you? Sorry.
No, I eat chicken. I eat egg. I don't eat red meat. But yeah, I
Mhm.
eat. Yeah, but I'm not like a. I can live. I can happily. If anything spicy, I will eat. I can't live without spice.
So you love
If I
spicy
have
food.
pickle, yes, yes, yeah. I have. If I have pickle, then I'm happy with just having pickle also. I can. But because I'm from Kerala, rice. I can't live without rice.
Okay.
Nice. But
Great,
I can
great.
see that you're a very healthy, you're very health conscious girl, because you have maintained yourself so well. So I know, I think you don't eat rice, do you?
No, I do
You,
exercise. That
I
I
know,
think
I
that
can
is the
see that.
reason. Yeah, and a bit I am health conscious. Yeah, I love homemade food rather than junk food, fast food. No,
Oh,
I
okay.
prefer always homemade food.
All right. You exercise. What kind of exercise do you do? Do you do yoga?
Yeah, I do yoga and I do crunches. Yeah, that's all I do.
Oh, oh, that's nice. So do you do it at home, or do you go to gym for? Oh, it's good.
Move here? Why did you relocate from Kerala to UK? Just
Oh,
for the
because I
purpose
was.
of job?
Yeah, no, actually, my husband was working here. He's also from Kerala, but he was working here. Then I joined him here. Well, so I was working for a UK organization even when I was in India. I was
Okay.
working for a UK organization, and then when I moved here, I joined them. Um, I continued the job here. with them.
Okay.
That's it.
So when you relocate from Kerala to UK, so what challenges did you face during your initial days? Did you like adaptability,
Oh,
language?
adaptability. Yeah, language hasn't been a problem because even before I moved to the UK, I have been working for the same organization. So I had got enough exposure using this language, communicating in this language. Even though I did my schooling in my native language, yeah. So
Mhm.
uh, until I started doing my I think doing my job, I think, yeah, even before my job I didn't really have much exposure to this language. So only when I started my job is when I started speaking English, because I obviously had to, as the client's role in the UK. So you will end up, you will have to speak to them in this language. Otherwise, in the office in Kerala, we tend to use the same mother, yeah, our native language. We
Yeah,
communicate in our
vernacular.
mother, yeah, because
Mhm.
everybody is comfortable
Mhm.
doing that. So, but when you speak to the UK clients, so you have to speak. That's how I got it. So basically, I worked there for like over 5 years before I
Mhm.
moved to the UK. So I have been communicating in this language. Was very much comfortable with that. So language wasn't a barrier. But other
No,
than
but
yeah.
yeah, the way they speak, the way they communicate, they use
Mhm.
phrasal verbs, slangs. So,
Yes, yes.
this was the
Yes,
barrier,
you
I
might
think.
struggle a bit in terms of because their accent, even the
Accent, yeah.
yeah. So the accent, especially in the north here, is really a bit difficult. So they is Scotland, Northern Ireland. They all speak very different, and they kind of like shrink certain words, that you wouldn't.
They goggle up, eat up
Yeah,
some
yes.
words, yeah.
We say that those words very specifically, which they kind of like shrink them, and you wouldn't really to pick up those words.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I don't really focus on much. Like I don't. I think my accent is just neutral, and I don't tend to uh, imitate or
Acquire the
just
accent.
yeah. I
Mm.
don't I just yeah. By speaking to them, obviously you pick up certain things and you get that into
Picks
your
up some.
yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
I was just speaking to Alka earlier, who told me that yeah, I sound neutral. Yeah, because I think that a British accent is it's hard to if you want to really sound like a British, it's not easy. I feel because they it's but it's easier to to sound like an American.
Mm-hmm.
You know the difference because here they say for water water in India we say water, and
Water.
here they say water
Mhm.
and water. They say water, yeah. And American, they say water. See, which one
Water.
is easier to say? Water, right? Water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that
But
the
if we say water, then anyone can understand. But if say water, so someone might can be confused. Yeah, what is that?
yeah, here they use the ta that sound a lot. Ta or pa ta. Yeah, those words, and then whereas in American they use a lot. Um, water. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that, but yeah, I don't, I don't struggle with all this. I just, uh,
Yeah,
I find it a bit
great.
stuck, and it's hard to. Yeah, you need to keep because my son speaks. He was born here, so he obviously speaks. So I learn a lot from him as well. Because
Celebrate Holi here.
Holi, yes, I think in the Indian community they do that in London.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't live near, I am like 30, 45 minutes drive away from London. But yeah, Holi is even, they do celebrate. I am, because you see that on the pictures
So
and yeah,
what do you celebrate?
oh, I am from Kerala. So our festival is Onam,
Pongal. Onam,
Onam.
yeah.
Yeah.
Onam, yeah.
So yeah, it's not really, not like, I know that North India, you have a lot of festivals, but we have Diwali, we celebrate again Traditionally in Kerala, Diwali is not about the fireworks. We don't do um, in Diwali. Oh no, actually, we do fireworks for Diwali. Diya, we do the diya,
It's
diyas,
the lamp,
diyas.
yeah.
Yeah, so that we do for another festival, something called the Kartika. That is the
Okay.
diya we light. But nowadays for Diwali also we do that. But here now my celebration is more. I'm not a religious person actually. I do everything. I might I make biryani for if it is a Muslim festival, and for Christmas I do, yeah. I go to church, I go to temple. Yeah, I'm not that religious, but I like everything.
Okay. So how often do you go to Kerala?
I would ideally should go every year, but it's been 2 years now since we went because my son started the secondary school.
Okay.
The airfare is so high, and we can't really. Usually, what people do, cheeky people do, is like they take their children out of school just before the holiday starts, and then because during the holiday period, the school break time, the price is so high. So what they do is like just before the break time, they take out the school, they get the permission from school, but and then fly. So then the ticket price would be cheaper. But
Cheaper.
now, but now that we can't get obviously the school is not going to give the permission for that because
Mhm.
they're going to miss the lessons, right? So,
Yeah.
and it's not ideal also. So, and if you think about going during their break time, it's double price or double or triple. Yeah. So, but we have to. Well, my husband is actually going next month. Uh,
Mm.
yeah. After that's one thing about. But at least we live in the UK. If it is US, then you have to travel for a couple of days to get to India, right?
Yeah.
Depending upon where you are in the US. But here it is like 12, 13, 49 hours you can get there. I mean, to
13,
Kerala.
14.
Kerala, it takes really about 7 hours from here to Middle East, and then from there, 4 hours. That's how it is. So comes around 14 hours. Yeah,
Great, great.
right. So tell me about
Yeah.
your YouTube channel, Kusum. So you have English again, the English focus channel, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, I created this channel for my older ones, but he nowadays he lost his interest and he doesn't upload anything. So now I am uploading my conversational videos on his channel.
Oh, really? Okay.
Good night.